Alright, today we're going to look at Kyle Busch's 2008. Yep. M&M's primary, I guess, for the NASCAR Cup Series, NASCAR Spring Cup Series in 2008. Got a nice little metallic looking trading card or whatever this is. I'd be interested to take this out and see what it is. But yeah, let's get this thing out. I don't know why they picked up gray chrome number though. It's kind of a bad idea, I think, for this one. So here's the car out of the box or the case or whatever you want to call it. The packaging. There we go. Very similar, depending on when I release this, to the Ryan Newman, where it blinds you and it blinds the camera. So I gotta pull it like that. I don't like this gray number. Never have, but it's gonna be with us. Here's the back. It's pretty cool. Anyways, here's the actual die cast right here. Like I previously said a bunch of times, the gray number I don't really get with this car. I don't think I have another Kyle Busch Gen 5 M&M's car. I have a couple Gen 5s of the Double Mint car and the Interstate Batteries car. Those are on the later Gen 5 model, not the COT. So there isn't anything again to compare this to realistically, especially with M&M's being the sponsor. I only think this gray number was a one-off year thing, maybe even a one race thing. It's just, it doesn't look that great. It doesn't pop as much with the M&M car, which is a crazy thing to say because usually this car is one of the poppiest cars on track. Let me find an older, I guess I should say newer M&M's car. Let's grab the let's just grab the 2016 now. I'm sure there's a bunch of paint chips on this one, but for now, I find, yeah, that white number that you get lets the other parts pop out as well. And it stands out better on track. Oh, that's 75 Universe. I was wondering what that was. I don't really want to do a review on this car, but there you go. See, just that yellow number is pretty nice. It's pretty similar how these cars have been. Still kind of the same colors on it for M&M wise. That's a little different on the left side though, but anyways. Very, very interesting to look at between those ears with that number. Let's take a look at the sponsors though. MMM, I guess, or M&M's on the front hood, Toyota Camry. Bunch of contingency sponsors here. See some Wicks, some Earhart, some Sunoco. A lot of just jank ones I don't remember at all. Left side looks to be the same. Don't know what's going on there, but that one always just got messed up with the decal because the logo is also on the left side of the splitter. What is that really part of the splitter? This little, I guess it's just the front clip, right? And the splitter connectors are just there. I don't know how you would call that, but I don't know what logo that is. But the decal got messed up there. Goodyear on the left side, along with many more contingency sponsors, such as Holley, Mechanics Wear, DirecTV, USG, 3M, Jags, Mog, Mac Tools, Giselle, and some more. NASCAR Spring Cup Series, NASCAR Race Car number 18. Is that a banquet? Is that a banquet sponsor? Excuse me? Oh, I will say these winner circle cars from back in the day, they're a little bit hard to read the decals sometimes. Interstate Batteries, Mac Tools, Siemens, and a couple other, looks like Sherwin-Williams and a couple other sponsors on kind of the left rear fender in a way, along with another M&M pointing at me scarily. DLP, the Kyle Busch signature on the C and A pillars, and on the B pillar, some more contingency sponsors and team sponsors. On the rear end, you have the Toyota logo with the yellow M&M with what looks like a knife, but it's actually a wrench, I just realized now. M&M's number 18, you can barely see that one there. On the deck lid, you got Snickers, and on the roof, you got the Chrome 18. Now, if this 18 was a foil number, as we get now with the RFK cars, I think it would look better, but it is just this dark gray. I think it's a little chromey, actually, I would say. Maybe it is chrome, or a foil number, sorry. I just don't think it pops as much as what we get nowadays with those foil numbers. I also never understood on the rear end of this car, this kind of like wrenched up bumper. Never understood it. I like the design. And for some reason, I actually kind of felt like it fit with these cars, but it also kind of felt weird, right? Why is there a piece like that on a M&M's car? Because I have the Denny Hamlin here, and obviously that's not there. I think there's a 1 year difference between these two cars, but this was just like a Kyle Busch M&M's type deal. Why? I couldn't tell you. I wish I could though, because I'm really interested in seeing why. Maybe it's just because people liked wrecking Kyle Busch. or Kyle Busch liked wrecking people. It could be either or. This is also back when Kyle Busch used to win races, and I will try and post this when Kyle Busch has won a race. However, if it's not in the first 3 races, or 4, maybe 5, that probably won't happen, and I'll forget about it. Yeah, but it's still a nice car. I do think this is pretty much the one I saw at the flea market in Daytona. It could have been one with just a white number, but for some reason, I feel like it wasn't, because if it was a white number, I would have picked it up, just for a comparison's sake as well. It was a gray number, or gray chrome, whatever you want to call that color. It was that type of number, which is just disappointing, but it's how it goes. It's still a COT, as I've said many times, and I shouldn't complain. But I'm gonna nitpick it a little bit, obviously. Otherwise, though, it's a good car. The M&M's cars have always been good. I find the few little snippets of this one that are maybe a little bit odd, and maybe that was just the design back in the day. I don't remember too much. I was, 6 at the time, during kind of the 2012 season, where I really remember this car. But just looking here, it looks like they got race gloves on. Interesting. It looks like it's supposed to be kind of part of like the M&M's crew, which I kind of remember, but there's Adam Stevens. No, it's not Adam Stevens. Who was Busch's crew chief back in the day? Adam Stevens only joined in like 2015, I think. Fine, we'll call him Adam Stevens. He looks like an Adam Stevens. Otherwise, though, yeah, nothing much else to comment. Maybe a little paint chip there on the right quarter panel. Also, is that a Joe Gibbs Racing logo? It is, right there. What an odd place to put it. I think it is, right? Yeah, that definitely is a Joe Gibbs Racing logo. I don't know why it's there, though. You have this entire car and you put it there, and also, I think it's on the front end, is it not? No, it's not. When did teams start putting their team logo on the front end? Because I don't know when that happened, and I liked it a lot more than apparently what Gibbs did, which is put it on the edge of the quarter panel. Looking around, though, I don't see any more skirmishes or any massive defects with this diecast. Oh, there's a little pedigree logo there as well. I missed. A lot of the logos I feel like blend in with this car also, which is slightly odd, but it doesn't matter. Maybe a little missed decal portion right at the end of the side skirt on the left side, but otherwise a pretty well perfected diecast. Also pretty good for a car that's been in its case, because I had to cut this one, I know that for a fact, since, well, over 15 years. Is that way over 15 years? Almost, it was 18 years, right? 18 years, yep. 18 flippin' years for car number 18. That's perfect. I couldn't have planned this purchase out better if I tried it. Anyways, that's all I got. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and you'll see a couple more COTs. I think I got for sure 2 more to at least film. I don't know when they're releasing, but I think that's all we got. Then we're done for COTs until I find some more at a later date. So keep on the eye out for that, and subscribe.